So, good evening to everyone. Today, my topic is Introduction to the Cybersecurity. It was a very good concept coming to the present generation and present situation. Daily, we are seeing in newspapers, classifieds, and news also. Day to day, the cyber crime is increasing. And as per NASCOM also, the coming year, we need almost all 1 million people to protect our data in cyber department. I mean, in the technological, coming to digitalization. Day by day, we are using digital technologies. So that's why we need to provide cyber security. So to give a brief idea about cyber security concepts, today I came in front of you. So before getting to the concept, I would like to introduce to myself. So myself, I am Somshekhar. So coming to my educational qualification, I completed the Master of Computer Science from the SV University. So I was a domain expert in hardware networking, cybersecurity, ethical hacking. Coming to my training experience, almost I have 5.5 years experience as a hardware networking faculty and cybersecurity trainer as well as. And those are my contact details for to approach me for any doubts and clarification regarding etc. And before getting to the session, I just want to make it clarify what you are going to be learned in this today's session and what is your learning objective by end of the session. I just want to make you clear. See, the objective of the session today you are all going to be learn what is hacking. So what is meant by hacking and how many types of hackers are there in our real world. So coming to our digital technology or digital world, how many types of hackers are there to theft our information and what should be considered as a cyber crime and what is the cyber security and what are the different cyber crimes are happening in our day-to-day life. So even we also experienced one or two cyber crimes. So we will discuss what are the different kinds of cyber crimes are available, not available, that are happening in our real world. And that is also one of the cyber crime. If you think it as a positive way, that is not a cyber crime. If you use it in negative way, that is a very 100% cyber crime, that is keylogger. Now we are going to discuss all these concepts in coming slides. So my first one is what is hacking. Let's see what is hacking. So I'll read and explain the context which is given below. So hacking can be defined as it was an unauthorized access to a network or a computer. Network in the sense the connection between two or more devices to communicate to each other. Nowadays we are all communicating to each other with help of the network only. So we are accessing the network or the system, not in authorized way, in unauthorized way. Hacking is nothing but thefting the information. Its first thing was identify the weakness. See, basically hacking identifies the weakness in the network system or computer system. Then it try to exploit those weakness to gain access to the same without any permission from the admin. So hacking is the process of finding the loopholes, finding the weak spots of the system or device or mobile phone or network, whatever it may be. It finds first weakness, then it try to exploit that weakness. With that, it gain access into our system without our permission. Then they started thefting the information or damage our system, whatever it may be. I will just give a common example for that hacking. The first one is cracking the password of a computer to gain access to it without the knowledge of the admin. So suppose you are the admin, you are the owner of the computer. So I am the hacker. I will crack your Windows password without interaction with you, without knowing to you. So cracking password can be done through the software tools or any commands or algorithms. We can do lots of things to crack the passwords of a system. This is one small example for the hacking. Let's see what other things. So as of now I said hacking means thefting information, finding the weak spots and something. The person who is doing these activities, we call them as a hackers. The person who is doing these kinds of activities, gaining unauthorized access, thefting the information and doing extra all illegal things, those person call it as a hackers in our cybercrime, in cyber world. So we have different types of hackers. One is ethical hacker, we call them as a white hat hacker, and black hat hacker, grey hat hacker, script kiddies, tweaker, and hacktivist. These are different kinds of hackers are there to theft our information. So coming to, I will talk about white hat hacker. Another name for this hacker is ethical hacker. See, he follows the ethics, cyber law, and cyber act. By doing the hacking, he cannot harm any person or any organization. He do all the things inside of cyber act and cyber law. He is a good person. That's why we call it as he is ethical hacker, or we can say white hat hacker. And coming to black hat hacker, so he do all illegal things. I mean, money laundering, thefting information, blackmailing. So he can do these hacking activities because of personal gain, or personal grudge, or for the money purpose. With doing these two things, he can do hacking. That person is called black hat hacker. And coming to grey hat hacker, he can do good things and he can do bad things. So that's why we call them as a grey hat hackers. He first identify the weak spots of the system or network and enter into the system, get all the information, and then he presents that information in front of the owner to let him to know, so improve the security levels. So that's why we call it as a good and bad guy. So that way we call them as a grey hat hacker. So out of these 6 people, these 3 are main candidates: white hat, grey hat, and black hat. Sir, what about the script kiddies, tweakers, and hacktivists? Coming to script kiddies, he is the person, he doesn't aware about this hacking, cyber security, ethical hacking, whatever it may be. He just know only tools, and he doesn't know how to write a program. He just know the tools of hacking. He use the tools and theft the information. That person is called script kiddies. And preacher is a person, he is not interested towards for the networking or computers. He is very much interested on the telecommunications lines. That person is called preacher. And hacktivist is the person, he create a post belonging to religion, caste, or politics in some website. Once the traffic is increased, then he hijack that website. That person is called hacktivists. These are different kinds of hackers are there in our real world to damage our system, our network, or to theft the information from our system. So these are different kinds of hackers. So that's why we are introducing the cyber security concept to protect our data. Cyber security is nothing but it's an algorithmic process to protect our data. So let's see, we are getting to the next slide. See, cyber crimes. The hackers are doing things, cyber crimes. So what is meant by cyber crime? Cyber crime can be defined as a scenario when computer devices and computer networks are accessed without the consent of administrator to perform illegal activities. I mean, without permission from the administrator, they can get access of computer or network and perform illegal things, nothing but online bullying, unauthorized funds transfer, and spreading computer viruses. These should be treated as a cyber crimes. So here I given some types of cyber crimes which are happening in our real world. The first one is computer fraud, privacy violation, denial of service attacks. It means DOS attack, and phishing, spam, SQL injection, social engineering, and keylogger. I'll get back to this concept, the keylogger. First, I will give a clarity about all these cyber crimes. The first one is computer fraud. Here, the hacker will get access of computer of the owner without his permission, and he get the information from that system. Suppose I am the owner, without my permission, the person will enter into my system into my system and get the information from my computer. That is called computer fraud. Computer fraud. And second thing is privacy violation. Privacy violation. It means without your permission. Suppose I am the person, without my permission, the another person make public and post it in social working website, my phone number, my address, my email ID to make it as a public. That is called privacy violation. That is called privacy violation. And DOS attack, denial of service attack. This attack should be happen in the servers. We are observing, suppose we are applying for the government job applications, they have given some last date also, particular so and so time. So if we reach that time, the server automatically busy. It will happen when network traffic is too much of high. Otherwise, by intentionally, I just want to stop the service from the server. At that time, I will perform this DOS attack. And phishing means generating a fake links and send to the victims. Click these links, you will get the money like this. We will generate the fake links. By clicking their links, we will get the information about that person. It will happen nowadays. So we will get the links to our mobile phones. Click this link, you will get Google Pay, cashback, etc. Those kinds of links are called phishing. And next one is spam. Even everyone, me, you, and everyone are getting the spam mails nowadays. If you check your Gmail accounts, you will get the mails. So you won 1 crore rupee lottery from Coca-Cola company. Send the details, like send me your bank account number, name, address, Aadhaar card number, etc. We will deposit money into your account. Those kinds of mails are called spam mails. So the people from Nigeria, Israel people, they can perform these kind of frauds, spam. And SQL injection. So this will perform at the time of website database. With the help of SQL injection, first we need to find the vulnerability. Is there any vulnerability in the website database? If it is available, they can perform this SQL injection and they theft our database which we store in our website. That is called SQL injection. And next one is social engineering. Here the hacker can hack our social networks, I mean Gmail, Facebook, Twitter, Insta. Those kind of attacks are called social engineering. I already said keylogger. If you do it in positive way, the keylogger is not a crime. It's a legal thing also. Even employers are using at their offices in the employee systems. They want to monitor what the employees are doing with their system when we give a leisure time to them. For the monitoring purpose only, we are using the keyloggers. If you are a black hat hacker, if you are intentionally using the keylogger, at that time it was a really a very big crime. You have to be punished by the government very harshly. So I just want to give an idea about the keylogger. See what is keylogger and how it can works. See, keyloggers are designed to record each keystroke performed on the computers on which they are installed. This keylogger will run background of the computer. You doesn't know whether the keylogger is working on your system or not. It will run on background of your system, so it can record all the keystrokes which you performed on your keyboard, whether you typed any password, net banking passwords, mail ID password, each and everything, whatever you typed on your keyboard, it can record each and every stroke and automatically record the programs and take a screenshots also. It's depend upon the keylogger. And see, some keyloggers even automatically record which programs are running and send information to the whoever installed data without the user knowledge. Who doesn't know, it will automatically send that keystroke images to the another person, the person who is installed that keylogger on your computer. So it was a very big crime if you use it as a bad intention. So if you use it a good intention, it's just for the monitoring purpose. So I have given some example for the keyloggers: Revealer keylogger, KidLogger, Blackbox Express. These are the available keyloggers. And Revealer keylogger will work in Windows operating system, and keylogger. It works in both Windows and Mac operating system, and Black Box Express. It is also one of the keylogger. It will works in Windows operating system. I am already running with Revealer keylogger, so you can see on my screen. So if you want to see what are the tasks running on our computer, you can just click on the right click. You can use taskbar or task manager. Click on task manager. It will show what are the tasks are running. Now there are no running apps. There are, see, I am running two apps: OBS Studio, Microsoft PowerPoint. I am using OBS Studio to record this session, and I am using PowerPoint presentation. And also keylogger is also running, but you doesn't know whether it is running or not. But it's running here. To bring that keylogger, I am just pressing the shortcut key. Yeah. See, this is the Revealer keylogger dashboard. See, date wise. You can observe here dates, 12th month. So it's recording daily reports. See, so I'm just clicking today. So from 9:06 a.m. to 4:41. So the keylogger started by 9:06 till now it recorded each and everything, the keystrokes which are typed by me. See, here they have given, you have gone to the Google Chrome, and I entered the password, meeting code. Then I went to the run. I type these commands on Notepad. Where? On Notepad. You can see each and everything is recorded. Every keystroke is recorded in this Revealer keylogger. Sir, here you have screenshots. You will get error like, please purchase Revealer keylogger edition to unlock this feature. So I am using the trial version. If you want the screenshots, you have to purchase it. This is the keylogger. The employers are using to monitor their employers, what they are performing at the time of office hours, if they have leisure time, and whether they are using it for a good purpose or bad purpose. For checking that purpose, they are using this keyloggers. It is not a illegal thing, but if you are doing intentionally for the personal grudge or for the money gain, that is completely illegal. You have to be you must and should punished by the government. So that is about a very big crime of the keylogger. If you use it in wisely, it was a very good concept to monitor and check. Even the parents are using also keylogger to monitor their child activities. This is one of the good app available to monitor our childs, our employees. If you are employer, to monitor your employees, you can use this keylogger. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you.